And I truly believe that more importantly than all of these, the most important thing that the modern man must achieve is a successful dopamine detox. I'll stand by that point even if that man goes on to be a millionaire later on in his life. Hey brother, I just got home from work, which makes this the most difficult time of the day for me to stick to my dopamine detox. All I've done since getting home is go to the bathroom and write out a couple of points I wanted to make for this video. And already I've had to resist two huge urges to just binge YouTube videos, anime, etc. Also, I had to resist the urge to text my brother, text my family, things like that, and create a distraction for myself. And it's taken a ton of effort, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe for you, the toughest time of day to stick to your dopamine detox is right when you get home from the gym and you're mentally and physically exhausted. I'm happy to be the bearer of the bad news that unfortunately, you're never just going to grow up and mature into a disciplined man of action. If you feel like that's gonna save you someday, then I'm telling you right now that you're wrong. I've been relying on my older self to solve my fucking life for years now. And only finally am I potentially having the chance to solve my life before it's too late. For years, I've been the guy who gets home from school and now work, and then immediately starts binging until I fall asleep. YouTube, anime, video games, whatever. Memes on Facebook or Instagram or Reddit. Like, I had clearly over 6 channels or machines of instant gratification addiction satisfaction, right? Finally, though, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I genuinely hate being like this. I've realized that if I don't focus on absolutely changing my life, then I'm gonna ruin the rest of my fucking life, giving away my attention and my time for free. The scary thing about this is that I talk to people in my career who, you know, they've made somewhat successful careers for themselves. You know, they're in cool positions at the cool company. And they still admit that they've wasted so much of their life at 40, 50 years old on instant gratification, just watching YouTube videos, watching Netflix, just watching sports, some of them even say. And that is going to be me unless I make a dramatic and uncomfortable change right now. I've done the math in my big dopamine detox guide video that's going to come out soon. And I mean, I'll just say it. At 24 years old, I have wasted over a year of my life on instant gratification. That includes watching YouTube videos, watching anime, playing video games, watching Netflix, etc., right? And that's not even counting my teenage years of getting home from school and just playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 to be specific. From the time I got home all the way until bed. That time is entirely calculated by the time that I wasted after I knew that I should have been doing something more useful with my time. Saying that right now, even though my mental health is the best that it's been in years, it still makes me a little bit depressed to think about how much of my life I've wasted. That's why this channel is about helping guys who already know about self-improvement but haven't been taking consistent action towards their personal development. I've personally gone through the whole cycle of not knowing what dopamine detox is, but knowing that I need to cut back on my bad habits. From there to finding out about dopamine detoxing but not actually trying it. Then from there, I've tried it several times in the past, but I've never been able to stick to it consistently. You know, typically the first day is doable. The second day is really hard, and by the third day I've already given up. But this time, that is going to be the first mission, the first goal of this channel. I'm going to be documenting my successful dopamine detox that paradigm shifts me away from instant gratification binging and towards a man of action who has enough discipline to pursue delayed gratification for consistent periods of time. Obviously, I'm going to be sharing the lessons that I learn along the way and bringing up my boys with me. Since I work out in the morning, the entirety of 6 to 10 p.m. right now is entirely in my control, and I've even freed up the time it takes to make dinner on a bulking diet, since I've been doing great with my good habit of meal prep in the past couple of Sunday evenings, which is when I do it. And the only way I've been able to stick to that consistently is by making it as easy as possible to make macro-friendly meals as part of my lifestyle optimization plan. If you're curious what that is, which you may be because it sounds pretty cool, right? I'm going to be making videos on this channel as I get consistent with uploading about how I efficiently maximize my fitness, romantic, financial, and mental health goals, since I'm the kind of lazy person who can work really hard if it means I can be lazy later but still reap all of the rewards. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching, then I highly advise you to subscribe, since I can probably teach you over 100 ways to make your life more successful, fun, and closer to your goals in easy ways that you're actually going to follow, because I give actionable and easy tips. If you're a guy who's in the self-improvement depression stage that we define as all the guys who know about self-improvement but aren't or can't take any consistent action for whatever reason. On this channel, I'm going to be documenting my successful lifelong dopamine detox story. As a 24-year-old guy who's been watching self-improvement content for 6 years, always saying, my older version of myself is going to solve all these issues, he's going to mature, he's going to grow up, he's going to solve all these things. But in those 6 years, because I held that mindset, I only got like 1 year of solid personal development progress in that time. I've gotten consistent, then lost consistency with all of the good habits, meditating, reading, gym, etc. And I truly believe that more importantly than all of these, the most important thing that the modern man must achieve is a successful dopamine detox. I'll stand by that point even if that man goes on to be a millionaire later on in his life. The way that I'm going to help my brothers differently than any other men's self-improvement YouTuber is that I'm going to admit this website, YouTube, that you're on right now, the one that I'm using to lead my movement, is also probably part of your bad habits. Also, I'm going to prompt you in my videos with a mission that takes less than 3 minutes to do, with the idea being we're going to break the instant gratification binge that you're probably in watching self-improvement videos, and we're going to get you back on the path of taking action, because taking one action is more important to you than watching 20 self-improvement YouTube videos, right? And by breaking the cycle of instant gratification binging, just watching all these videos enough times, my true goal with this channel is to break that cycle for you enough times to where your brain gets rewired all on its own to learn how to control itself and to direct it the way you want it. Since once you gain the ability to control your mind, we live in an era where there is the information on the internet to learn how to become a millionaire in 5 years with consistent effort, obviously. Once you have discipline, and you have the discipline to go, look up how to become financially free. What is money? How do I stick to a program or a business or a career, etc. for a long period of time? You will have the discipline to do that. All of the information is on the internet. You just haven't sought it because you don't want it enough yet. You want it, but you can't stay consistent, etc. And it's my theory that by succeeding in the dopamine detox, you will get your wildest dreams. If that's not a reason to subscribe to this channel right now, I don't know what is, bro. With that, I thank you for watching. If you watched this video to the end, you're in the top 5% of people that actually clicked on it, I hope you know. And you're the person that I actually make these videos for. This is going to be a long journey. Maybe it's going to even take a year to successfully unplug from the modern addiction of instant gratification. But I am committed to achieving this goal more than anything else in my life right now. And I hope you are too. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night.